Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is Take 5. Today from our series, we better get better at this, interviewing questions. We're in this perfect storm, a scramble for talent. The unemployment rate is now 4.8%. A lot of people thought, oh, once the government stops these unemployment subsidies, the masses will come back. That's not what's happening. So it puts pressure on us to be proactive. What is your HR brand? Am I a destination company for A players? So I thought I'd take my favorite interview questions and share them. The first one, to do your best work, how do you need to be managed? This gives some insight how self-aware they are. I like that it's open-ended, more of an audition style than check the box. And there's no real right or wrong answer here. It's just, does their style match the style of the supervisor and of the company? To do your best work, how do you need to be managed? This one came from a client. They were looking for curiosity. And of course, they started out asking, are you curious? Instead, they came up with this. What did you geek out about during the pandemic? What did you geek out about, obsess about? They came back and said, some people didn't get it. And fine, it was a clue that those people weren't curious. They said the people that got it got excited and came alive and told great stories. They weren't necessarily job related, but then we realized they didn't have to be. We were looking for a behavior characteristic, curiosity. What did you geek out about during the pandemic? If you Google best questions, this one continues to pop up on almost everybody's list. This one's from Indeed. What career accomplishment makes you most proud? What project did you complete? What did you overcome, challenge? What career accomplishment makes you most proud? I came across this one I love. What's the biggest work disaster you've been a part of? What role did you play? What did you learn? Looking back on it, what would you do differently? I had to pause. There were a couple of situations that came to mind. One I was more active in, one kind of on the sideline, but a great learning environment, a great lesson. I thought, I love this. What's the biggest work disaster you've been a part of? What role did you play? What did you learn? Looking back on it, what would you do differently? And this last question takes it from a different angle that we as employers better be prepared to answer. What does success look like in this position? And how do you measure it? This is a question we may get from the applicant. And if they're sharp, I love it. They'll ask it, what does success look like in this position? And how do you measure it? Be so well prepared you could answer this question. Appreciate your time today. Hey, click on the button, free handbook review. Happy to take a look at that handbook and send back my snarky comments. Until next time, this is Hunter Lott and Take 5.